I keep a side of me under wraps.
Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be telling you that your parents were wrong, okay? They were wrong. You need to be selfish. Be selfish, okay? Listen to me.
Listen to me, okay?
I was going to say what I had to back it up, but I just had my mind. So listen to me, okay? I'm pretty smart, and I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you why. So, first off, let me start off with, I have my notebook. This is my handy dandy notebook. And I'm going to be, I take notes in here. This is like my planning book. So I have a notebook right here. I'm not going to like try to, it's like everywhere. Everything's everywhere. So I'm just going to like get the little bullet points. I didn't even write bullet points, okay? Like it's literally just words. But I'm basically here to tell you, you need to be selfish, okay? Be selfish with your time because not everyone deserves it. You need to make yourself the main character, okay? Because it's your world. It's your world, okay? It's not my world. It's not your homie's world. It's not your sister's world. It's your world, because at the end of the day, who's gonna look out for you if you don't even look out for yourself? It's like, you really teach people how to treat you. And I thought about this the other day. You know how people say like, you teach people how to treat you, but that's by saying like, yes, I like this, no, I don't like this to them. But you also teach people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. So you need to like listen to your body, your mind, like what it's telling you. Like if you need a break for something, take that break, like really listen to it. Yes, like I said, make yourself the main character, okay? Because it's your life, it's your world. We're all just living in it, okay? So I want to start off with some reasons why you may be unhappy. If you are unhappy, or you're just listening to this just for like little pointers, or you're just here to support me, but yeah, or all of the above. But yeah, so some reasons that you may be unhappy. And I'm also saying some of this from like personal experiences, and I also did research because I don't want to steer y'all wrong like that. But some reason that you may be unhappy is because you're trying to please people a little too much, and you're not even like taking time for yourself, you know? Like, you always worried about somebody else, but are you worried about yourself? Like, don't, you know, I used to think it was cool. Like, you know, being super duper nice, and like it is good to be nice. Like it's don't be mean. That's bogus. But being mean is not cool. But I'm saying like be nice to yourself too. Like don't hurt yourself. Don't be mean to yourself trying to be nice to others, okay? Be nice to everyone. Like, and yeah, you know, be nice to everyone. So you could be like, the reason you may be unhappy is because you are so selfless, like to an extreme that you like, you're all the way over here where you should be in between. You know, you should be in between selfish and selfless. So with that being said, that leads to you, you know, growing resentment towards people. Like, so I have a friend, and they do a lot of stuff for other people, and recently they started to realize, I feel like I'm making a lot of weird faces, but they started to realize that they don't want to be that person. Like they don't want to help everyone, and because like it's okay to think that, but I mean it's okay to be like that. Like, you know, sometimes like don't, like I said, don't be a bogus person. I'm not telling y'all to be mean and bogus to people out here. I'm just trying to tell you, be nice to yourself. So like, yeah, so they don't want to be so available to people, because people always come to this person for help, always. And they say that they feel bad for saying no, because if they had the time, like if they're not doing anything, then they should do it. And it's just like, well, okay, you're not doing anything, but like, are you like recharging in that moment? But you feel like since you're not physically doing anything, or you think what you're doing at that point in time is not as important as that is, that you go, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of lost what I was trying to say. Whatever. But yeah, like, no, it's just because you're not doing anything that may look important. If it's important to you, then it doesn't matter what everybody else think, you know? So like, they're going through this issue where they're trying to like detach that role from themselves, and like, you know, so people are kind of taking it hard now, but it's happening. So, you know, that person actually was growing bitter. Well, I ain't gonna say it's growing bitter, but you know, just take time to yourself, because if you're unhappy, that might be a reason. That may be a reason. I'm no psychologist. I mean, I do have a minor in psychology. I just learned. Okay, I do have a minor in psychology, but yeah, I'm still no psychologist. So yeah, that leads to my next point. Learn to say no. It's okay to say no. Like, no has such a negative connotation to it. Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's okay to say no. If you're one of those people that find it hard to say no, you can, like, if you're okay with this, like, if you really truly mean this, because I'm not trying to tell y'all to lie, but if you really truly mean, like, what I'm about to say, then say it. You could be like, no, not right now, but, you know, give them another option. Work on your time. And if it doesn't work for them, oh well, y'all just talk it out. Talk it out. Communication is the key of life, okay? But talk it out. If it don't work, it just don't work. But if you don't want to do it in that moment, it's okay. Saying no, okay, if you end up saying no, you just truly don't want to do something, like you don't plan on doing it later, like don't ask me this ever again in life, like you could just be like, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that, or no, I can't right now. You really don't owe anyone an explanation. So it's kind of hard to, like, for me to try to come up with excuses, because it's like, honestly, there's a borderline to excuses. Like, those can turn into lies. Like, some people try to find a good enough excuse. Like, no, you don't need an excuse. You could just say no and keep it pushing, okay? So I was actually talking to my dad about this topic, because he's a very selfish person, but he's so caring. And the reason he's so good at what he does, which is being selfish, but don't think I'm saying this in a bad way, because he's amazing, but it's because he knows how to balance his time, okay? He takes time for himself, as he should, okay? But yeah, he takes time for himself to recharge, because he says he's an introvert. I'm an introvert. So I really need time to recharge, dude, okay? Like, I don't like talking to people at all. Every time, like, I tell people, like, yeah, y'all, I'm shy. They be, what? No, you're not. You're not shy. What? Yeah, I am shy. Like, it's just, I just know how to fake it. Like, I ain't even gonna say I know how to fake it. It's just like, I got time those days. But when I don't have time, when I promise you, I hide in my room, like, you do not hear a peep from me. Like, people will probably think I'm gone, but like, no, I be in here. I probably just be, you know, doing work, or watching TV, or like doing my hair, you know, just doing something. But like, I be as quiet as a mouse. So, but yeah, back to my father. So basically, yeah, he was just saying, like, you know, he takes time for himself. And you know, he has kids. The fact that he still finds time for himself is like really good, because like, if he wasn't able to find time for himself, he would probably hate us. Like, you know, like, so that's good. Like, you don't want to, this is what I said to him on the phone. It was such a good quote. Hold on. I was like, you don't want to become the person you're not trying to become by being the person that you want to become. Nah, that probably wasn't it. This is what I said on the phone. That was such a good quote. I said, I'm gonna just read it for word for word, bar for bar, because I don't want to mess it up again. But okay, I was like, you become the person you don't want to be, trying to be the person you want to be. Let that sink in, okay? You hear that? I had to channel my brain. But anyways, so basically, you become the person you don't want to be, trying to be the person you want to be, okay? You trying to be the selfless person, but I mean, you trying to be the selfless person, but you end up being, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Sometimes you just got to think about things like how you don't want to think about things.
What does that mean?
I don't even know.
Amen.
This is what I meant. So basically, You become the person you don't want to be, trying to be the person you want to be. By that, I'm talking about mean, nice, all that stuff. Everybody should always want to be like a kind person. What can you get out of being mean, you know? But anyways, so like, I'm just gonna say everybody should strive to be kind. So I'm basing that off of that. So, you know, you want to be a kind person. You want to be like there for people, you know, all that. So in doing that, you become resentful. Like I said earlier, you become resentful towards people. You become mean. You become bitter towards those people because you like, you know, it just be all in, it be in your body. Like you feel it, even though you're not intentionally trying to be bogus to those people. You eventually will if you do not, you know, be a little selfish. So with your selfish time, like I know for me, I've really been in a good state of mind recently. Like that's a whole nother video. It's been amazing though. But in your time of working on yourself, you need to work on, I mean, not need to, but you build your self-image. You know what you want. You're listening to your mind, your body, your soul. Like if you're religious, you're listening to God, what he wants you to do. You know, you can build a relationship with God. You can build a relationship with yourself, because sometimes, like, you know, people that are in relationships, they don't even know themselves anymore. And, you know, just listen to you, what you want to do. You know, you become more confident. I've actually noticed that I've become more confident. Like, that's gonna be a video too. But anyways, so I've noticed that I've become so much more confident once I started focusing on myself. It actually started last summer during the pandemic, mini story time. But I had this whole list in my notes, and I was like, this is everything I want to do. I like changed my facial thing. Like, you know, you slowly but surely work on yourself, and when you think back on it, it's just like, dang, look at me. Look at you, girl. Like, you gotta be your #1 supporter, okay? Like, you're your biggest fan, and I'm your biggest fan. But anyways, but like, you know, I'm my biggest fan. Like, I'm my biggest supporter. I'm all that, okay? If ain't nobody got me, I got me, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. You feel me? So with the time that you take to, like, you know, take to yourself, the selfish time that you take to yourself, the selfish time that you take for yourself, you actually become the person. You are actually able to be that person that you intentionally wanted to be, which was selfless. But it's a healthy selflessness, because you took the healthy selfishness, I think that's a word, time or whatever actions that you needed to take. So you found the balance. You kind of keep it alive. Yay! Oh, this is another this is another quote that I had said when I was writing yesterday. You don't want to sacrifice your prime for others. Okay? Do not sacrifice your prime for others. And I'm not saying your young years or whatever. Like, your prime, it can happen whenever. It can happen from birth to now. It can happen from now to death. It can happen between the ages of 12 to 6. I know that was so backwards, but you feel me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, your prime is just, you know, when you're doing what's best for you and you're able to be your best self. It has no age limit. It has no age requirement. I don't know about babies, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it has no age limit, age requirement. It's no restrictions to it. It's just, you have to be your best self, or you're trying to be your best self. You can always find time. You can always grow. So be selfish, guys. That's the only way to succeed. Be selfish. Forget everybody else in the world. Burn it all to the ground. Be selfish. No, but for real, like, just be selfish. A healthy selfish, though. So you can be selfless. A healthy selfless. And that's my video. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Good luck, Charlie. I'm going to get comfortable. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, let me stop. But okay, so hi guys. Hopefully you hear me. Hold on. Hi guys, so basically I'm back with another video. So live your best life. I know they probably hear me. Oh my gosh, I am so shy. I'm gonna probably redo this. Okay. In action. The best thing you can do in life is be selfish. Words of Goody Dog. So basically, your parents have been teaching you wrong. Okay. Okay. In action. Am I talking low? I don't know. But anyways, let that sink in. I'm gonna look down now at my notes. I really didn't want to, but I'm just gonna do it. So I'm probably being really dramatic too. You know? So yeah. Now let me stop. Oh my goodness. This is so weird talking to a camera. No, whatever. So basically, yeah, like I said, back to the notes. So basically, the mini story about this book is I found this book with one of my old friends, an old friend of mine. We just like wanted to have journals. Honestly, I can't even tell you a story because I don't even know. What am I trying to say? Hold on. Okay. You get a car. I am so weird. This is so weird. Oh my gosh. Like, you ever think like, I'm like, I can't think right now. Let me pause. Words. Yeah.